Welcome back. A classic book comes to life, and the amazing story of George Foreman are among new movies headed our way this weekend.
But which one is right for you? Here's our very own Sean Hobbs from the director's chair.
Let me just be normal and regular like everybody else. Just please, 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 please.
The coming-of-age book by Judy Blume has been beloved for over 50 years. Now there's finally a movie. Are you there, God? It's Me, Margaret is new only in theaters today. Young Margaret confronting puberty and faith and new friends. She's Ant-Man kid, Abby Ryder-Fortson, starring with Rachel McAdams and Kathy Bates. And the reviews are very good.
There's only two things I know how to do. That's box and preach. And preaching won't pay the bills.
All right, also new is the faith-based boxing biopic, Big George Foreman. Full title, Big George Foreman, the miraculous story of the once and future heavyweight champion of the world. Whew. About the champ's rise and fall and comeback, his time as a preacher, and of course, the grill. He's played by Chris Davis of TV's Atlanta. It co-stars Forrest Whitaker.
This is not just any shark. It's a curse.
There must be some way off this rig.
Now new in select area theaters, got a new shark movie, The Black Demon, about a family facing off against a big Meg with Josh Lucas.
I just want to do something he would never expect, like a threesome.
Also the Canadian comedy, The End of Sex, about a couple out to reclaim their spark in the bedroom with Schitt's Creek's Emily Hampshire. Then from India comes the historical epic sequel, Panyan Selvan Part 2.
You really believe that he's immortal?
No, he just refuses to die.
From Finland, Sisu, which has been called the Finnish John Wick, about an ex-soldier at bloody war with some Nazis over dug-up gold.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
And hey, you can see the Star Wars classic Return of the Jedi back on some very select big screens this week. It turns 40 years old next month. A ditto showing Sunday, the 80s classic Flashdance.
Let's play a game.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right?
All right, the new at home. You can buy Scream 6 on VOD now straight from theaters. It's also streaming on Paramount+.
I just really need you, okay?
Then on to streaming, Netflix just dropped final seasons of Katherine Heigl and Sarah Chalke's Firefly Lane and the Canadian comedy Workin' Moms, plus a new season of their Dear Kid fantasy Sweet Tooth, a new John Mulaney comedy special, and that Oprah Michelle Obama interview special, The Light We Carry.
Your memories were erased.
You were a spy, like me.
Then Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Richard Madden team up for a new spy show, Citadel, on Amazon Prime. Hulu has a new series, Saint X, a murder mystery set in an island resort.
I actually don't have a clock.
As well as Clock, a pregnancy horror movie starring Diana Agron.
Would you be interested in having an affair?
Then Elizabeth Olsen's a Texas housewife who turns to murder. Same story covered in last year's Candy. In the new series Love and Death, co-starring Jesse Plemons. It's new on HBO Max. While Peacock adds the new Woody Harrelson sports comedy, Champions.
Peter Pan?
Were you expecting someone else?
While Disney Plus has that big new live-action Peter Pan movie, Peter Pan and Wendy, with Jude Law as Captain Hook and Yara Shahidi as Tinkerbell.
I didn't think that this is what we were doing.
I'm not going to be ignored, Dan.
And coming Sunday, Paramount Plus premieres Fatal Attraction. Yeah, a mini-series update of the 80s classic. Now it's Lizzie Kaplan as the woman scorned in an affair with married man Joshua Jackson. That's a look at what's new from the director's chair.